think it's like being queer or being an artist. It's in your blood. You just do it. I don't even really think about it. I don't really get inspired. I'm like, hey, I think I'll do this. Some idea pops into your head, and bam, you just make it. A lot of times people say, you can't do that, and that makes me want to make it twice as hard.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I've had a lot of people say,
me.
that's not going to work. Especially my luthier friends. Like, that's not going to work. And,
But that's not how it's done. It's like, well, why not?
never underestimate spite and contrariness and being disputatious. They're great drivers when you're an artist. There's a connection between playing something that you've made yourself. You get tones you would have never gotten before, or you get confidence. Once you build an F-style mandolin or a nice acoustic guitar, you realize, well, fuck, if I can do that, I can do anything. And I think that's part of it, is when you're playing something that you built, you're like, yeah. It reminds you that you can do just about anything you put your mind to. Maybe not well, you might absolutely suck at it, but you lose that fear. And I think that's one of the big things that I get out of making the weird ones, is that it feeds that creative velocity.
So whether it's fixing something or creating something, what are the most challenging sorts of technical problems that come up? What are the things that take the most work to get through?
Electronic side, anything intermittent. First you have to get it to do it. Then you have to get it to do it enough that you can track down what it's doing. And then you have to hope you got the right piece or pieces
Or
to
find
make it
the failing
stop,
piece.
And so, intermittents are the worst.
Things that
If
go
it's just dead, it's pretty easy. You just make it alive again. But if it only quits once in a while, you have to get the right circumstance to make it quit, and then you have to make it consistent enough to track it down.
How has this work changed for you? Since you started doing it.
Confidence, part of it.
Yeah.
And when I was working alone in the shop the first 16 years or so, she was just letting me be an artist and fuck off. I was doing. That's when I started chainsaw carving. That's when I started making those ridiculous paintings. It's, we didn't need to make much money out in the shop. We don't make that much now anyway.
No, but we
Keeps
need
us
to
in
make
beans
some.
and bourbon, but and we're kind of the alternative shop, and I like that. We're the people that go, like a lot of the women that bring their stuff over here, are like, yeah, the people that their shops are all dicks. So, and just a lot of, we get the alternatives. We get the people that don't want to wait for the stuff to get repaired at the other shops in town, or we get the people that are scared to go to the other shops. Because even though we're obnoxious, we're cuddly. Except for the fact that we're old, you want us on your apocalypse team. Because we can fix just about anything. This is a distortion pedal she put together. It's like what is this thing? Super Fuzz clone?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much a Super Fuzz clone. Yeah.
I like the stencil on it. Did you make that?
It's a placemat that I bought at Michael's. It's a Martha Stewart Halloween decoration. Don't think too much.
So the last thing that I wanted to ask was, is there anything that you wish people knew about the work that you do that they don't, or anything that you think people misunderstand about what you do?
Not really.
Yeah, maybe the fact that we also do violins and stuff like that. We haven't seen many of those, but
I mean, yeah, there's some more work we could get.
there's more, work type things.
Mostly I'm just having fun making weird noises and building stuff. We were doing that Freaky Fork thing at Boss Meadery, and when that gets weird, that gets really rewarding.
That gets really fun.
It's just fun. Just, build weird shit, help people with their instruments. I like helping people build them. Had about a dozen people come through, built acoustic and electric guitars. If they pass the asshole test, then I help them build something. You gotta, ask me about 4 times before I'll acquiesce.
And don't come in without a plan. You know, otherwise it's
So you got to build a guitar here. You better know the fucking color you want it when it's done. The model, the pickups, everything.
yeah. You
A
have
lot
an
of people
idea.
come in with these amorphous ideas like, well, I'll just build a guitar because it's so simple. It's fun disabusing them of some of these. Once they get past the initial, you better know your fucking shit. That's when you get the good ones, you know. And it's really fun to see the lights come on. You know? Oh, I made this guitar. You know? So, bragging rights.
Yeah, definitely bragging rights.